Okay, so we have our harness run to our injectors back to here. Now we have to hook up our ground, we have to mount this, and we have to secure our harness for this guy here a little bit better. So first things first, access our battery. Let's see what our ground looks like on that. Obviously going to the battery is going to be the absolute best ground that we can get and place on this bike. And it looks like we got a couple other things on there too. That's all right. So we'll go ahead and hook this up to our ground. This particular battery here just has a 10mm bolt that screws into it. So make sure we have all of our ground wires. I have a bunch of them on here. They're continuously hooked up. Make sure everything's all there. Okay, run it through. Tighten it down. Doesn't have to be overly tight, just tight. Okay, ground wire is hooked up. Now we're going to take our battery cover, we're going to stick him back over it. Okay, before we get too carried away, I want to make sure that this actually works and I can get connection to it. Okay, so we got our harnesses run back here, we got our ground hooked up. It's all kind of right here. Fuel tank's still loose, seats off. This is not mounted. Right now is a great time to ensure it's actually going to turn on and work and do something rather than covering all up and find out, oops, something's not right. So step 10 in the instructions, tell you to turn the key on and then take your run switch in the run position. So key on. Okay, run switch. Fuel pump runs, red light comes on. That's what we want to see is a red light. Let's see. Start by confirm LED remains solid red. Note, make sure ignition is turned up before attempting to change the harness connections. If no, red light is seen. For access to Bluetooth tuning app on the module, please download PowerPro Black app to your smart device. Once the app is installed, make sure to neutral and start the engine. Use the connection button. So I guess now we're going to go and start this thing to make sure the bike actually does start. We're just going to fire it up for a moment. Then we're going to put it all together. Then we'll put it all together and then we'll download the app. Cool, it runs. Good, I don't want to let it run too much, the door's shut and everything, so I just wanted to fire it up to make sure it starts. Alright, let's mount some stuff in here so it looks pretty. Just take your harnesses in there. It'll make everything just a little bit neater. A little bit nicer. A little bit more factory looking. So we're going to put that there. Another zip tie right here. And, okay, a little acetone we're going to use to clean stuff up. I really want this to stick good. I don't want it rattling around a couple miles down the road. Okay, acetone on the back of this, probably not the best idea. It kind of melted the plastic a little. That's alright, it should stick really good now.
So now you're going to peel off this part of the Velcro first, and you're going to stick it on the back of the computer as nice as possible, and then peel that part off. And then stick it on the battery.
Perfect. Ta-da! It's installed. All right, let's bolt our gas tank down, put our seat back on, download the app, do stuff.
Then take it for a test ride.
Make sure you be cautious of this back tab right here. It can scratch your stuff up.